There's a powerful message you need to hear today, one that comes straight from the divine realm. It's about someone who toyed with your emotions, someone who took your heart and treated it like a game. But as we all know, the universe has a way of balancing the scales. What goes around, comes around, and this is where things are about to get interesting. You see, the angels have been watching, and they want you to know that the tides are turning. The person who played with your heart is about to face the consequences of their actions, and you are being guided to rise above the pain and embrace the healing that's coming your way. Leave a comment to claim the energy of today's message, and stick around for our full reading for today's message. The divine energies have aligned. Today, the energy of the High Priestess is guiding us. This powerful card, shrouded in mystery and intuition, speaks to the situation where someone has played with your heart, leaving you feeling lost, hurt, and perhaps even betrayed. But remember, under the influence of the High Priestess, nothing is ever as it seems. The High Priestess represents the unseen, the hidden truths that lie beneath the surface. She is the guardian of the subconscious, the keeper of secrets, and the embodiment of divine feminine wisdom. When someone plays with your heart, it's easy to feel like you're in the dark, unsure of what's real and what's not. But the High Priestess reminds you that you possess an inner knowing, a deep, intuitive sense that can see through the illusions. You may have felt that something was off from the beginning, that inner voice whispering warnings you didn't fully understand or chose to ignore. The High Priestess tells you that this was your intuition trying to protect you, to guide you through the fog of uncertainty. It's time to honor that voice, to trust in your inner wisdom, and to know that you have always been capable of seeing the truth. Now, as you stand at this crossroads, hurt but wiser, the High Priestess encourages you to retreat into your inner sanctuary. This is not a time for rash decisions or emotional outbursts. Instead, it's a time for reflection, for diving deep into your soul to understand the lessons this experience has brought. The person who played with your heart may have done so with hidden motives, but under the watchful eye of the High Priestess, their true intentions will be revealed in time. You might not see the full picture now, but trust that the universe is working behind the scenes, unraveling the mysteries that have caused you pain. The High Priestess assures you that justice is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it's subtle, working in the background, where only those who are truly attuned can sense its presence. As you move forward, carry the lessons of the High Priestess with you. Protect your heart, not by building walls, but by trusting your intuition, by listening to that inner voice that always knows what's best for you. The person who played with your heart will eventually face the consequences of their actions, but that's not for you to worry about. Your focus should be on healing, on nurturing your connection with the divine, and on stepping into your power as the High Priestess of your own life. In the end, this experience will make you stronger, more attuned to the subtle energies that guide your path. You are more powerful than you realize, and with the High Priestess by your side, you can navigate any challenge with grace and wisdom. So take a deep breath, center yourself, and remember, the answers you seek are within you. The High Priestess is here to guide you, to help you see beyond the surface, and to lead you to the truth that will set you free. Make sure to leave a comment to claim the energy of this card. The next we drew was the Sun. This card is a symbol of clarity, joy, and ultimate truth. If someone has played with your heart, leaving you feeling disillusioned or hurt, the Sun brings with it a powerful message of hope and renewal. The Sun represents illumination, the moment when everything becomes clear and the shadows of doubt and confusion are swept away. When someone plays with your heart, it's easy to feel like you're wandering in darkness, unsure of what's real or who you can trust. But the Sun's energy is here to light up your path, revealing the truth and dissolving the illusions that have clouded your vision. You might have gone through a period of pain, where the actions of this person left you questioning your worth, or wondering why they treated you the way they did. The Sun card tells you that this period of darkness is coming to an end. Just as the sun rises after the longest night, you are now entering a phase of clarity and enlightenment. The sun also symbolizes joy and success, a reminder that even though you've been hurt, your spirit cannot be dimmed. The light within you is strong, and this experience, while painful, cannot extinguish your inner glow. Instead, it has only made you more resilient, more determined to shine even brighter. This person who played with your heart may have thought they could keep you in the dark, but the sun has a way of revealing everything. Their true nature, their intentions, and the lessons you needed to learn are all coming to light. You'll soon see that this experience was not just a loss, but an opportunity for growth, a chance to step fully into your power. As you bask in the warmth of the sun's energy, let go of any lingering resentment or anger. The sun encourages you to embrace forgiveness, not for their sake, but for your own peace of mind. By letting go, you free yourself to move forward with joy and optimism, unburdened by the past. The sun also brings a message of vitality and renewal. It's a time for you to focus on what makes you truly happy, to pursue the things that bring you joy and fulfillment. The universe is supporting you, shining its light on your path, and guiding you toward a future that is bright and filled with promise. So if someone has played with your heart, know that they cannot dim your light. The Sun card reminds you that you are destined for happiness, and this experience is just a stepping stone on your journey toward greater joy and success. The sun is shining on you now, urging you to embrace the truth, step into the light, and let your spirit soar. You are stronger, wiser, and more radiant than ever before, and nothing can take that away from you. Make sure to leave a comment to claim the energy of this card. The next we drew was the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is a card that speaks directly to the pain of heartache, betrayal, and the deep wounds left by someone who has played with your heart. The Three of Swords is a powerful symbol of sorrow and heartbreak. It represents those moments when your trust is shattered, your emotions are raw, and you feel the sharp sting of betrayal. If someone has played with your heart, leaving you feeling broken and vulnerable, this card acknowledges your pain and validates your experience. This card shows us three swords piercing a heart, symbolizing the deep emotional wounds you may be carrying. It's a reminder that the pain you feel is real and valid, and it's okay to grieve what has been lost. The Three of Swords doesn't shy away from the harsh realities of emotional suffering. Instead, it brings them to the surface, asking you to confront and acknowledge the hurt so that you can begin the process of healing. While the pain of this betrayal may feel overwhelming, the Three of Swords also brings with it a message of resilience and recovery. Though your heart has been wounded, this card signifies that healing is possible. The storm may be raging now, but it will pass. And when it does, you will emerge stronger, more aware, and more attuned to the truth of your emotions. The Three of Swords asks you to be gentle with yourself during this time. It's natural to feel anger, sadness, or even confusion about why this person played with your heart. But instead of letting these emotions consume you, use them as a catalyst for growth. The swords piercing the heart can also be seen as symbols of clarity and insight, cutting through the illusions and falsehoods that may have surrounded this situation. This experience, as painful as it is, has given you a clearer understanding of what you deserve and what you will no longer tolerate in your life. The Three of Swords teaches us that even in the darkest moments, there is an opportunity for profound self-discovery and transformation. Now, as you navigate through this heartache, the Three of Swords encourages you to release the pain, not by forgetting it, but by allowing it to transform you. Let this experience refine your sense of self-worth, strengthen your boundaries, and guide you toward relationships that are built on mutual respect and honesty. The road to healing may be long, but remember that each step you take brings you closer to a place of peace and understanding. The scars left by this betrayal will eventually fade, leaving you with a heart that is not only mended, but also more resilient and wise. Make sure to leave a comment to claim the energy of this card. The next we drew was the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a card that embodies the essence of romance, idealism, and emotional pursuit. If someone has played with your heart, leading you down a path of sweet words and promises unfulfilled, the Knight of Cups has a powerful message for you. The Knight of Cups is often seen as the quintessential romantic, a dreamer who follows his heart and speaks the language of love with ease. He rides in with charm, offering you a cup filled with hopes, dreams, and the promise of deep emotional connection. But as enchanting as the Knight of Cups can be, he can also be elusive, driven more by the thrill of the chase than the reality of commitment. If this person played with your heart, it's likely they embodied the qualities of the Knight of Cups, sweeping you off your feet with grand gestures and poetic words, only to leave you questioning their sincerity. The Knight of Cups can sometimes be lost in his own fantasies, not fully understanding the impact of his actions on those who take his words to heart. But now, after the enchantment has faded, you're left wondering what was real and what was merely an illusion. The Knight of Cups teaches us that while it's beautiful to dream and pursue love with passion, it's equally important to stay grounded in reality. The person who played with your heart may have been more in love with the idea of love than with the actual relationship, leaving you to pick up the pieces of a fantasy that never fully materialized. The Knight of Cups also represents the journey of emotional growth. This experience, as painful as it may be, is part of your own emotional evolution. You're being called to balance the romantic idealism of the knight with the wisdom of someone who has learned from experience. It's about finding harmony between following your heart and protecting it, between dreaming big and staying rooted in what's real. As you reflect on this situation, the Knight of Cups encourages you to reclaim your emotional power. Don't let this experience make you cynical or close off your heart. Instead, let it teach you how to discern between genuine love and empty promises. The knight's journey is one of emotional depth and understanding, and so is yours. This chapter may have ended in disappointment, but it also opens the door for a new beginning, one where you approach love with both passion and clarity. The person who played with your heart may continue to wander, chasing after the next romantic adventure, but you, guided by the wisdom of the Knight of Cups, will move forward with a deeper understanding of what you truly need in a relationship. You deserve someone who not only speaks of love, but also shows it through consistent actions and commitment. Make sure to leave a comment to claim the energy of this card. The next we drew was the Tower. The Tower card is a symbol of sudden change, upheaval, and the breaking down of old structures. If someone has played with your heart, leaving you feeling shaken and uncertain, the Tower brings with it a message of profound transformation. The Tower card represents a moment of intense revelation, where everything you once believed to be stable and secure is suddenly upended. When someone plays with your heart, it can feel like the ground beneath you is crumbling, and everything you thought you knew about love and trust is being questioned. The Tower doesn't just shake things up, it breaks them down completely, forcing you to confront harsh truths and hidden realities that were previously ignored or unseen. This person may have built a facade, presenting themselves as someone they were not, leading you to believe in a relationship that was never as solid as it seemed. The Tower reveals these falsehoods, tearing down the illusions and exposing the truth in a way that can feel abrupt and even painful. But this destruction, as harsh as it is necessary for your growth. The energy of the Tower is not one of subtlety. It's a force that demands change, that shakes you out of complacency and forces you to see things as they truly are. This person's actions may have caused a significant disruption in your life, leaving you feeling as if you're in the midst of a storm. But the Tower's message is clear. This storm is here to cleanse, to clear away the debris of what no longer serves you. While the collapse of this relationship or trust may feel devastating, the Tower assures you that what is falling apart was not built on a solid foundation. This is a time of necessary destruction, where the old must be dismantled to make way for something new and more authentic. It's an opportunity for you to rebuild, stronger and wiser, with a clearer understanding of what you truly need and deserve. As you navigate this upheaval, the Tower encourages you to let go of what was, to release any attachment to the past, and to trust that this experience, as chaotic as it seems, is guiding you toward a better, more truthful path. The Tower's energy is intense, but it is also liberating. It frees you from illusions, from structures that were never meant to last, and it empowers you to create a new reality that is more aligned with your true self. In the aftermath of this person's betrayal, you may feel raw and vulnerable, but remember that the Tower also brings the promise of renewal. After the storm, there is always a calm, a chance to rebuild with a stronger foundation, with wisdom gained from the lessons of the past. This is your moment to rise from the rubble, to take control of your life, and to build something real, something that can withstand the tests of time. Make sure to leave a comment to claim the energy of this card. The next we drew was the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a card that speaks to the themes of generosity, balance, and the give-and-take dynamics within relationships. If someone has played with your heart, leaving you feeling used or taken advantage of, the Six of Pentacles has a meaningful message for you. The Six of Pentacles is a card of balance, often depicting a figure distributing wealth to those in need, holding a set of scales to ensure fairness. This card symbolizes the importance of give and take in all relationships. When someone plays with your heart, it often disrupts this balance, making you feel as though you've given much more than you've received in return. You may have been generous with your time, your love, your energy, perhaps even sacrificing your own needs to accommodate this person. The Six of Pentacles asks you to reflect on these dynamics. Were you giving out of love, or were you giving in the hopes of receiving something in return? And did this person respect the balance of give and take, or did they take advantage of your generosity? The Six of Pentacles teaches us that healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and reciprocity. When someone plays with your heart, it can be a sign that the scales have tipped too far in one direction, with one person giving and the other taking without consideration. This card is a reminder that you deserve to be in relationships where your kindness is met with gratitude, where your efforts are acknowledged, and where there is a fair exchange of energy. Now that the truth has come to light, the Six of Pentacles encourages you to reclaim your balance. This is not a time for resentment or anger, but a time to reassess your boundaries and ensure that your future relationships are more equitable. It's about recognizing your worth and ensuring that you are not giving more than you can afford, whether that's emotionally, financially, or energetically. The Six of Pentacles also speaks to the importance of self-care and knowing when to give and when to receive. If this person has played with your heart, it might be time to turn your focus inward, to give yourself the love and care that you so freely offered to others. The balance must be restored, and that begins with you. As you move forward, the Six of Pentacles advises you to be mindful of the energy exchanges in your relationships. Seek connections where there is mutual respect, where your efforts are valued, and where the scales remain balanced. This experience has taught you the importance of maintaining that balance, of ensuring that your generosity is not taken for granted. Remember, just as you have given, you are also worthy of receiving. The Six of Pentacles is a card of fairness and justice, and it assures you that the universe is always working to restore balance. Trust that your kindness will be rewarded, and that the love and care you seek will come to you in a form that is equal to what you give. Make sure to leave a comment to claim the energy of this card. The next we drew was the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a card that symbolizes new beginnings, inspiration, and the spark of creativity. If someone has played with your heart, the Ace of Wands brings a message of renewal, empowerment, and the opportunity to rise above the situation with a fresh perspective. The Ace of Wands is all about potential, the birth of something new, and the fire that drives us forward. When someone plays with your heart, it can feel like that fire has been dimmed, like the passion and excitement you once felt has been extinguished. But the Ace of Wands reminds you that even in the face of disappointment, you hold the power to reignite your inner flame. This card represents a powerful surge of energy, a call to action that urges you to take control of your life and your emotions. The person who played with your heart may have left you feeling disillusioned, but the Ace of Wands is here to remind you that you have the power to transform this pain into something new and vibrant. It's a spark of inspiration that can fuel your next chapter, one where you are the creator of your own story. The Ace of Wands encourages you to channel your emotions into something productive, whether that's pursuing a new passion, starting a new project, or simply embracing a new mindset. This experience, while painful, has given you the fuel you need to move forward with determination and purpose. The fire of the Ace of Wands is not one that burns out easily. It's a sustained energy that can drive you toward new opportunities and personal growth. Now is the time to focus on what excites you, what lights you up inside. The person who played with your heart may have tried to dim your light, but the Ace of Wands reminds you that your inner fire is eternal. You are being called to rise from the ashes of this experience and to use this newfound energy to create something beautiful, something that is uniquely yours. As you move forward, the Ace of Wands urges you to embrace this fresh start with open arms. Don't let the actions of another person dictate your future. Instead, take this as an opportunity to redefine your path, to pursue your passions with renewed vigor, and to create a life that reflects your true desires. The universe is offering you a spark of inspiration. Grab hold of it and let it guide you to new heights. Remember, the Ace of Wands is a card of empowerment. It's a reminder that you have the strength and the creativity to overcome any obstacle, to turn any setback into a stepping stone. The person who played with your heart may have sparked this journey, but it is you who will decide where it leads. Make sure to leave a comment to claim the energy of this card. The next we drew was the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a card that embodies truth, clarity, and the power of discernment. If someone has played with your heart, leaving you feeling betrayed or confused, the Queen of Swords has a potent message of wisdom and empowerment for you. The Queen of Swords is a figure of strength and clarity. She holds her sword upright, symbolizing her commitment to truth and her ability to cut through the illusions and deceit that others may try to weave. When someone plays with your heart, it can be easy to get lost in the emotions, to let the fog of hurt and confusion cloud your judgment. But the Queen of Swords calls on you to rise above these emotions, to look at the situation with a clear and rational mind. This person may have tried to manipulate your feelings or lead you astray with false promises, but the Queen of Swords is here to help you see through their games. She encourages you to detach from the emotional turmoil and to assess the situation with the cold, hard truth in mind. What was this person's true intention? Were their actions aligned with their words, or were they trying to deceive you? The Queen of Swords reminds you that you have the power to protect yourself by setting clear boundaries and speaking your truth. She doesn't shy away from difficult conversations or harsh realities. Instead, she faces them head-on, armed with the knowledge that clarity and honesty are the best tools for navigating complex situations. This experience, though painful, has given you the opportunity to refine your discernment, to trust in your own judgment, and to stand firm in your truth. The Queen of Swords also represents independence and self-reliance. This card encourages you to take back your power, to rely on your own inner wisdom rather than the opinions or actions of others. The person who played with your heart may have underestimated your strength, but the Queen of Swords knows that you are more than capable of handling this situation with grace and integrity. As you move forward, the Queen of Swords advises you to remain vigilant, to stay true to your values, and to keep your wits about you. Don't let this experience make you bitter, but do let it make you wiser. The Queen of Swords teaches us that it's possible to be both strong and compassionate, to approach life with a clear mind and an open heart, without letting anyone take advantage of your kindness. This is a time for you to reclaim your mental and emotional clarity, to cut away the negativity and focus on what truly matters. You are being called to rise above the drama, to embrace your inner Queen of Swords, and to move forward with confidence and certainty. Make sure to leave a comment to claim the energy of this card. The next we drew was the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is a card that speaks to illusion, temptation, and the overwhelming power of choices. If someone has played with your heart, leaving you feeling lost in a sea of confusion, the Seven of Cups has a crucial message for you. The Seven of Cups is often depicted as a figure standing before a set of floating cups, each one offering something different, some tempting, some threatening, and others mysterious. This card represents the realm of dreams, fantasies, and illusions. When someone plays with your heart, they may have presented you with a version of reality that was more fantasy than fact, making it difficult for you to see what was true and what was merely a mirage. This person may have overwhelmed you with possibilities, promises, and what-if scenarios, making it hard to distinguish between what was real and what was simply an illusion. The Seven of Cups asks you to reflect on these moments. Were you drawn in by the allure of what could be, rather than seeing things as they truly were? Did this person present you with a dazzling array of possibilities that in the end turned out to be empty or unfulfilling? The Seven of Cups serves as a reminder that not all that glitters is gold. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of potential and to lose sight of reality. But now, in the wake of this experience, it's time to clear the fog and see things as they truly are. The Seven of Cups encourages you to ground yourself, to step out of the world of fantasies and into the realm of truth. This card also warns against the dangers of indecision and being overwhelmed by too many choices. The person who played with your heart may have kept you in a state of uncertainty, never fully committing, always leaving you guessing. The Seven of Cups teaches you that clarity comes from within, and sometimes the hardest but most necessary step is to make a decision, to choose a path, and to let go of the endless what-ifs that have been holding you back. As you move forward, the Seven of Cups advises you to focus on what is real and tangible. It's time to cut through the illusions, to see people and situations for what they truly are, not what they could be. This experience has shown you the importance of discernment, of being able to tell the difference between a genuine opportunity and an illusion that only serves to distract you from your true path. The person who played with your heart may have clouded your vision, but now, with the clarity brought by the Seven of Cups, you can see the truth. Use this newfound understanding to make choices that align with your highest good, to pursue what truly matters, and to avoid the pitfalls of false promises and empty dreams. Make sure to leave a comment to claim the energy of this card. The last card in our reading today is the Empress. The Empress is a card that embodies love, creativity, and the essence of divine femininity. If someone has played with your heart, leaving you feeling hurt or undervalued, the Empress offers a message of healing, empowerment, and self-love. The Empress is a symbol of unconditional love, fertility, and growth. She represents the power of creation and the nurturing energy that brings life to everything she touches. When someone plays with your heart, it can feel like they've taken something precious from you, like they've disrupted the natural flow of love and affection. But the Empress is here to remind you that your wellspring of love is infinite, and no one can diminish your ability to give and receive love. This person may have failed to appreciate your nurturing nature, taking your kindness for granted, or even manipulating your emotions to serve their own needs. The Empress encourages you to reclaim your power by reconnecting with the love and abundance that reside within you. You are the source of your own happiness and fulfillment, and the Empress invites you to cultivate that inner garden, to nurture yourself as you would a beloved child or a cherished plant. The Empress also teaches us the importance of self-worth and self-care. She is the embodiment of the divine feminine, confident in her power and secure in her ability to create beauty and harmony in her life. If someone has played with your heart, it's a sign that you need to return to your center, to focus on your own needs and desires. The Empress asks you to treat yourself with the same love and care that you so freely give to others. As you heal from this experience, the Empress encourages you to surround yourself with beauty and comfort. Engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's spending time in nature, creating art, or simply indulging in a moment of relaxation. The Empress's energy is all about abundance. She reminds you that the universe is full of love, and you are deserving of every bit of it. This card also speaks to the power of creation. Just as the Empress gives life, you too have the power to create a new reality for yourself. Use this time to plant the seeds of what you want to grow in your life, whether it's a new relationship, a creative project, or simply a deeper connection with yourself. The person who played with your heart may have caused you pain, but the Empress shows you that you have the power to transform that pain into something beautiful. As you move forward, embrace the energy of the Empress by honoring your own worth, nurturing your dreams, and surrounding yourself with love. Remember that you are a powerful creator, capable of bringing abundance and joy into your life, no matter what others may have done to hurt you. Thank you for joining me for this angel message today. If today's angel message resonated with you, then please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting on this video.